Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and the Spanish campaign. It's now February 1931, and very surprisingly to me, we're at war with Britain. Now, this is really weird because literally a month before, I was trying to cancel an alliance that I had with them, and I think it's because they declared war on Germany, but I actually have no idea. What? What's going on? This makes no sense. Jesus Christ. Click, 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 click. Right. I want to see what is actually happening. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that was just a huge amount of chaos. What has actually happened? So we're at war with... What? So last month, I wish I'd shown it actually, I had 100 with everywhere except China, who I'd managed to cancel the alliance with. So now we're at war, not with Britain at all, but with the United States, who's like the last country on the planet I want to be at war with, and the Soviet Union, and probably Italy, which is going to be an absolute barrel of crap. Because Italy and the United States together, like, okay. Because the numbers are just getting insane. Britain, of course, is much reduced. They just have England, basically. But the United States, oh, Jesus, and the Soviet Union are the only two we're at war with. But we're probably going to be at war with Italy very soon as well. In terms of the fleet, what do we actually have? Right. I think let's get our ships onto sea control. Well, the ones that aren't mothballed, anyway. They're all mothballed. Guerreros. They're going to go beyond in being. And the Villamils are going to be on sea control. And I'm going to sit in port. The Victorioso will be ready very, very soon. But she pretty much needs an instant refit. And I was going to wait until both her and the Soberano were finished. But obviously if they're not finished, I can't do that. So I'm going to do a refit version of the Victorioso straight away. Just to get her a radar set, basically. We also have the Mark IV 12-inch gun, which we can use to design a cruiser killer, which I think will be a useful ship to have. So we're going to swap the RDF for a Gen 1 radar. Can upgrade to the TNT 4 shells as well while we're at it. We've got 2 power 3 yet? Nope. I think that's it. But so very, very small refit, swapping the RDF out and changing the TNT in the shells. And I can start that going next month. And that'll give them extra capability. But I think, you know, we kind of need to look at this, because I've refitted all the ships to 1930 standards, so most of them do have radar already. But yeah, those cruiser killers, I think that's a good investment just now. I'll have a look at the fleet compositions though. I can't yet, right? So the reason I went back to this screen was to get access to the fleet compositions, I mean, 68 battleships. I mean, they might be... Oh, 62, sorry, 56. Look at that. Hundreds. Literally hundreds of cruisers. Although... Oh no, that's 6 million. I was about to say. Well, that's not that much larger than ours, but there's an extra number in there. Oh, good God. In fact, the United States looks like they're going to be at war with everybody soon. Okay, so what's Italy going to do? This is so confusing. Actually, gobsmackingly confusing. Anyway, let's jump. Let's jump into the ship design. Let's go for a new design, and it's going to be a large cruiser. And we're going to try and build something that can take on these pretty much innumerable ships. Now, this is a really terrible selection of hulls, so I'm going to go with the small tower just to keep things a little bit tighter. Funnels. Just slap on the biggest funnel I can for now. We can come back to that later, but it should be fine. How fast can these things go? 29.5. So really, this is going to be the ship that I was sort of thinking about with the modern heavy cruiser too. It's going to be a larger, heavier version of the Navaras. And I think, yeah, triple 12s. And if we could get 4 of them. So 16 12-inch guns. That would be especially spicy. Now, 52 caliber is probably a bit much. Now, I'm going to go with the tube powder super heavy setup with these. This is in case they run into something that's a little bit spicy. So at 15,000 meters, 29.3 inches of pen, comes out to what? Around about 20 actual inches of... But no, it'll be less than that. What am I talking about? More like 10. So it should be capable of blowing up almost any heavy cruiser at that range. And with the extra punch, they might just be able to hurt bigger ships. I'm actually going to reduce them down to 50s. There we go. 1.26 rounds a minute. It's more acceptable. They just need a hydrophone. They don't need anything fancy. All or nothing. All the protection we can get. Oil. Gear turbines. I can go with a battery system, which is pretty nice. I'll give them a nice long range. Now, in terms of armour, the Navaras have a 12-inch... No, they've got a 10-inch scheme, I think. Well, let's go with the 12-inch scheme to start with. So 12, 6, 14. Won't do the inners just yet. Let's give you an idea. Oh yeah, we've got loads to spare. So let's go up. Let's go for a 14.7 with a 16.8 turret, which is going to be close to what the maximum armor on the turrets is anyway. And then we'll go 7, 3.5, 1.5. 3.5, and then two 1.5 layers. So pretty well protected. We need a secondary battery of some sort, though. 5-inch guns would be nice. Well, they do fit. Can you get any barbettes? Nope. Yeah, bunch of 5-inch guns along the side for helping with destroyers. We've got a tiny, tiny forward weight offset. Go. All fixed. And we're at 97%. Get a pipper range, which is pretty nice. And this should let them engage ships from pretty far and also make sure that they generate lots and lots of missions for us. But, yeah, I like it. It's, hopefully, going to be a good ship and completely obsoletes any of the remaining 12-inch ships that we may have had lying around from earlier in the campaign, most of which have been sold, by the way. I've been fairly aggressively selling anything and everything I can out of mothballs to everybody. But yes, I think those will do well. I didn't even check to see what it was called. I'm so thrown by the absolute chaos. I bet you this turns out to be nothing. I bet you it turns out like nobody's interested. It's either going to be that or it's going to be like 10 years of solid warfare. It's just, as long as I'm not alone against the US and Italy at the same time. The Pingue Pinta... Okay, I did not check that. What does that even mean? Translate. Come to my aid. What what is... Not even sure. Translate can handle that. It must be named after a real ship or something, right? It was a sailing frigate, apparently. But I have no idea what that means. If you know what it means, it's... I actually don't know what that means. Anyway, let me know what that means. So, we want to get building them. What have we got in terms of a fleet? Yeah, I was going to build 5 heavy cruisers originally. Now, these are monstrously expensive. Almost as much as a Bandera, but if we could get away with 5 of them, that would be amazing. Especially as they take 26 months. That's going to knock my finances into oblivion, probably. Oh, no, actually. And we can fit that many onto the slipways. Let's do it. Right, I will be back either next turn or a little bit later once I see what's happening. Okay, so Italy is now accusing us of stuff. So I'm going to press this. I'm going to see what happens. So, yeah, I'm just going to click through all this because it can change midway through. If you're keeping... If you're able to keep a track of that, well done to you. I can't click the politics tab to find out who I'm at war with, but there's a lot of there's a lot of countries in there. I think we might be in deep, deep trouble. However, whilst we figure out who exactly we're at war with, we do know we're at war with the Soviet Union because we have a battle. The Nizhny Novgorod. Wow. Looks like they've been copying the Velasco. But adding an extra gun? Look at that top speed. Good grief. AI actually building good ships. Looks like. Anyway, this is definitely in their favour. 2 heavy cruisers against 2 of our light cruisers. Just have to hope that we have more up-to-date tech than they do. But their ships were expensive. Look at that. This is not, you know, Spain going in with advanced tech and blasting away ancient rubbish. This is them actually sending good ships, so it's worthwhile closing just to get some intel on these vessels. Yeah, they're shorter weapons than ours. And this is a similar but different design. Yeah, this one has triples and that one has duals. And a couple of destroyers. Okay. Hopefully all the turrets work. Firing torpedoes at long range. Interesting. Oh, nice hit on that destroyer. Nice thing about these light cruisers is they have pretty good backwards firepower. So we can move away from the torpedoes. Destroyers, can you move away from the torpedoes too? Thanks. Oh, we got one. Right, let's have a look. God damn. 2 quad 21-inch launchers? Alright, Sevastopol. This is the 6-inch version. Yeah. It uses coal, which is quite funny. Super heavy tube powder dunite shells. Turtleback. Like, yeah, these are... Well, at least that one's interesting. They're built more like heavy light cruisers than true heavy cruisers, but they are nothing to be sniffed at. This one has a terrible offset. It's probably not the most accurate ship in the world. Increased cordite dunite heavy shells. Oh boy. Might be a little bit explosive. I think my best bet is to stay. Oh, we are getting turret problems. That really needs to be fixed. Guns off. Guns on. And change your target. Sometimes that fixes it. Nope. Really am running into that a lot. It must just be the particular designs that I've gone with. But I don't think they're particularly weird or unusual. I'm not trying to clip parts or anything like that. Destroyer's actually doing a good job of causing some damage. Oh, the Fletcher takes a bit of a hit there. Smoke. And you fired all your torps. You can withdraw as well. More torpedoes coming out. So we're going to have to move away again. Let's come back so we're on the same heading, or parallel heading. Depending on how you want to think about it. We'll target the Sevastopol. Smoke. Shoot. Thank you. Yeah, my firepower is really being hampered by this bug. Ow. Oh, now I'm running into the secondary one as well. This just makes it so artificially hard. Accuracy's gone to crap because they did a maneuver. Torpedo launch. This is very cat and mouse stuff. Oh, and a target lock, just because we didn't have enough bugs. Oh, I think they've actually finally fixed their fixed the turret rotation. But are we firing all of the turrets? No, we're doing that thing where we fire like one turret. Oh, fuck's sake. Like, ships actually shooting is pretty basic. Please, please, please have a look at it. Oh. Turia. Eating a torpedo. Barely did anything to it, which is hilarious. Yeah, constantly only firing one gun, which, you know, I could have designed the ship with one gun if I wanted that. You know? I think the Miguel de Cervantes should probably withdraw. If we're going to get constant problems where, you know, the ships can't fire properly, it's not worth it. Just get out of here. Like, again, I think the Velasco is firing, which is nice. Scored some decent hits on the Novograd. There we go. See what a difference it makes. Oh, now you're doing the one gun thing. For fuck's sake. Oh, torpedoes. One of them even hit. 3 of them hit. Wow. Good job, guys. It's hurt the Sevastopol quite a lot. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Now then, back to... Well... Jeez. It's like... Fast speed, maneuver... Shooting through smoke, high smoke... Like, all that's fine. It's just... If you've got 5 twin turrets... You should be firing all of them, not one. Like, look, one. We're not firing all the guns. Why not? If I go aggressive? Like, why aren't you firing all the guns? Because the is it a stealth target lock? I just saw it. Just saw like target lock problem pop up. Is that what's going on? Interesting. Let's try and take out the Sevastopol then. She should be a bit of an easier target. But mainly what we're trying to do is drive them off so the other ships can withdraw. Although, again, with the flooding, everybody seems to get magical flooding bonuses. This ship doesn't have reduced beam or draft. Has anti-flood 3, reinforced bulkheads, watertight doors, like all the good stuff. But when we take a flooding hit, it's like the end of the world. It is incredibly frustrating. Right, screw this for a game of soldiers. Or sailors, rather. Let's go. Had enough of this rubbish. Yeah, we need heavy cruisers to fight them. But at least we know that the Velasco's, the light cruisers, can Makes up Turia. It's actually more damage than I realised, but we should be able to make an escape. See? Target locking. Sevastopol I don't think is fast enough to pursue. The Novgorod does have some flooding. Okay, so they've got the rear two compartments flooded. What are they at? 74. And we're at 69. Okay, they are similar actually. I'll quit my whining. And end the battle. I mean, we did sink a destroyer. But that was mostly an inconclusive engagement, I would say. But gives us valuable information and insight. I think if we weren't having these turret rotation problems and the guns not firing, which is something that, I mean, a lot of players have complained about throughout many versions of the game, but I don't remember it. Like, even in the US campaign, I don't remember having this problem. Maybe it's if you have these very fast ships trying to shoot at other very fast ships. That's what's causing it. But there's something going on with that. And I would put in a bug report, but I'd like to actually figure out what's going on, rather than just sending in a bug report saying, you know, my guns don't work. That's not helpful. But what the okay. See, now here it's like you're faced with a decision. We're allied with both the Soviet Union and the British Empire. Somehow. Now, this is an example of somewhere where, and I'm saying this out of love and helpfulness, you really need more information for this choice. Whose side is Italy on, for instance? If I side with the Soviet Union, will I be at war with Italy or not? Now, as it happens, from a role-playing perspective, I'm going to choose the British Empire because we just fought the Soviet Union. We haven't fired a shot at the British Empire, so we're going to click that. And then we're going to have a look at the politics screen and see what happens. Still says I'm at war with Britain, though. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, what? Am I not at... I don't understand. This is madness. I'm going to wait another turn and see if this calms down. Welcome back. It's the following month. There's still absolute chaos in terms of the alliances. I have no idea what's going on. I think we're actually being blockaded by Italy as well, which is super bad. There's not a lot I can do about it, though. So this campaign might be ending in defeat, which would be a really nice turn up for the books. Anyway, we have the Tekatov, I think, pretty out-of-date ship. She looks pretty old. The cruisers look pretty old too, but the Rebecca has found them along with the Velasco and the Fletcher. And these are Austrian ships, so cool. I think the problem is everybody in the game is simultaneously at war and allied to everyone. So it is causing all sorts of problems. First time that we've seen this ship. Hopefully will be a good performer. Enemy to the east. There they are. Oh, it's not as old as I thought. I mean, it's still a Dreadnought style ship, but that's a modern-ish Dreadnought. kind of like armoured Dreadnought style armoured cruisers. Yeah, that's not horrendous. It's not horrendously out of date, not by any means. Oh, they're going the other way. See, Velasco firing all of her turrets at the moment. I think it's something to do with the target locking. I genuinely do. We're getting some form of stealth target lock. I don't know how else to explain it. Well, that was a nice hit. Half deck pen. And now she's firing one gun again. Partial. Pen. Oh, and a very nice pen. Right through the main deck. Oof. Right forward of A turret. It's a pretty solid hit. Ooh, that was a big hit from the 7-inch from the Velasco. Good job. Oh, nice hit on the battleship. Oh, we can have a look at them actually. Yeah, the Feldkirch. Oh, yeah, that's bad quality armor. Yeah, this thing is slow and yeah, old, poor quality armor, old-fashioned components, 12-inch guns. Yeah, that's pretty out of date these days. Ugh. It's more of a World War I era ship. And not a modernized World War I era ship either. Really, Velasco? One thing it might be with the Velasco and the turrets is since they introduced the recoil mechanic, there's a thing that can happen where, well, actually, if you watch the accuracy here, it will go down as the guns fire. So what might be happening is that, you know, the forward 7-inch gun fires, right? And the accuracy goes down, and it goes down so low. You see there it drops as each gun fires, and then it will pick itself back up. Maybe that's causing it to dip low enough that when it's on normal it stops firing, but it was doing it even on aggressive. So maybe it's getting a target lock when it fires one of the guns, and that's stopping the others. It's just not showing up. Also, a turret is stuck, which appears to just be a thing. And I don't know how to fix it. Like, we can roleplay it as Spain's cruisers having fucking terrible problems with... Oh, an ammo deck. Main deck pen causing an ammo detonation. I think that was in the secondary guns, though. But, yeah, it was. It was in the 8-inch. Must have hit the casement magazine. That's a solid hit. Sunk. Outstanding work. Probably just use HE actually. Nope, those are actually not going through. It's fine. Mind you, we're just overpitting with the AP. There we go. Huh. Oh wow, the Fletcher's way out of position. Back to auto. Open up the range a little bit. Or we can start target locking. Either of those is good. Come on, that's got to sink it. Yep, there she goes. Ooh, nice. Good. Well, I think a very successful debut for the Rebecca there, taking out, well, pretty much her intended targets, about an older dreadnought and two dreadnought style armoured cruisers. Now we just have to figure out who we're actually at war with. And see if we can do anything about this blockade by the... Like, it won't just be Italy blockading us. It'll be because we're at war with so many different people. So it's going to be very hard to deal with this. We're just going to have to try and sink their power projection. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so apparently we're at war with Britain, even though I picked their side. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm going to leave this to the next episode. We have the Maria Josefa Amelia de Sajonia, the Huraca de Leon, and the Bandera. So all 14-inch ships, along with Pamplona, Balada, Navarra. So 3 of their heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 3 destroyers. What the fuck is this? What? Why are you spending 177 million and 50,000 tons on a 24-knot ship with 6 999-inch guns? Huh? Those are just weird. But okay. We also have the Valiant. That's more reasonable. 8 15.6-inch guns. That's hood-like, although a lot slower. Loads of these secondary armaments are also like, what the hell? The Hawk class heavy cruiser HMS Essex. Very fast. 6 8-inch guns. It's a little bit underwhelming for a heavy cruiser. Bunch of light cruisers, obviously stuffed full of torpedoes, because of course they are. And a couple of destroyers. Right, well, this one is going to be for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.